Guys, I'm back again, and this is Coco Unfiltered. And to be fair, like initially I just wanted to talk on my YouTube, but I was just like very, should I say, very shy, like very scared. I'm just like very self-conscious. This sounds a bit crazy, but very self-conscious of my dentition. Yeah, but you know what, God has not given me a spirit of fear, a spirit of sound mind and understanding. Actually, I'm gonna let my intro play first. So video on TikTok saying that like I never felt wanted, so I tried to make myself useful in hopes that people would need me and keep me around. And it's like I'm like trying to perform in friendships. So I don't do this in relationships at all, to be fair. Barely. Not at all anyways. I don't do this in, this is mainly friendships, because friendships is like a massive, it's a thing where it's a massive thing in my life. And like I just noticed, like when I saw this, I just kind of like had this little throwback in my head, me in primary, and I'm just like, oh, because it was quite hard for me to make friends. Sometimes I still struggle, even though I have like my friends around me. Love my friends though, like shout out to you. But anyways, like it was really challenging for me to make friends in primary, and then moving on to like secondary school, it was kind of difficult as well, because I schooled in a boarding school in Nigeria, and like the whole experience was just, yeah, it was hectic. It was like a whole like emotional roller coaster, and yeah, and then tried to not want too much. I tried not to be too needy, especially emotionally, as someone that's like really emotional, like really like in depth and just very sensitive. I literally cry over the smallest thing, honestly, like, but I don't know why I just do that. But anyways, it's just a thing where I would try to shrink myself. I try not to be too needy in a relationship, so that the other person can feel comfortable. And then like, which shouldn't be dynamic in a like relationship, like in friendships, because we should be able to meet in the middle. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, two people should just come and meet in the middle, you know. It became a thing where I'd be the therapist friend, like genuinely. Like I'd always, and to be honest, I loved it there. Like I loved being the therapist friend. Like I loved, you know, like I do love helping people, but in friendships it was a thing where I would barely speak about how I feel, because I'm like, oh no, let me help. How I feel doesn't matter now. Like, let me not make them uncomfortable by saying how I feel. Let me not seem too needy. Let me not seem too, because they want to exhaust the other person emotionally, and then they'll just end up leaving me. Because I do have that like abandonment issues, and I don't know where that came from, but we're on a journey, yeah. That fear and that constant like anxiety of, oh, you're just gonna leave me, like in friendships and relationships and everything. Also, please don't mind them, because I was like, oh, okay, at least everyone needs someone to understand them. Everyone needs someone to help them to regulate their emotions, you know, properly. Everyone needs someone to just be there for them. So I was like, okay, cool, like I'll be the one, like, I'm here. There was this friendship I had like not too long ago, like in year 10, I guess. But anyways, I don't want to do TMI, but I'm trying to create like a vulnerable space, but I don't really get it. Let me just continue. But yeah, I was playing the therapist friend towards her. Like I was just like, I would always listen to her, like what's just going on. I'll try to understand. Sometimes even give lectures, everything. But I did speak out my feelings, but it was just like on a surface level kind of thing. Like, I knew I was a therapist friend. I loved being the therapist friend, because I was like, okay, yeah, I'm needed, you know, at least I can provide for you emotionally. Like, I could be there, I could be that one person to understand you. Like, so you won't go outside and find other people, that kind of thing. And that made me really exhausted. Like, that made me really exhausted, especially emotionally, dealing with suppressed feelings, identity crisis, not being able to find that one friend, like not being able to be secure or having confidence in friendships, because I feel like that's one thing I also kind of struggled with as well, confidence in friendships. And that's why I felt like I needed to perform in order to keep my friends, which is it's kind of sad, but that was just basically how I navigated my teenage years, even primary as well, like my childhood. And I also feel like this is where conditional love comes in, you know, only being loved when you do something for other people. And you're not trying to throw it straight, but if you like grew up in an African home, you probably understand what I'm saying, mostly at least, you know, where we feel to perform or to be needed or to do something pleasing to the opposite party, or our parents, or like auntie, brother, whatever, to feel loved. And I feel like that's to play a huge role in our friendships as well, projecting that relationship we have at home onto, you know, outside of social cues, you know. Guys, I just want to encourage us to not feel the pressure or the need to perform in relationships, or to do something, or to want to feel needed. I know sometimes like you get that pleasure from feeling needed and everything, but it generally gets to a point where you can't handle it anymore. You start to feel exhaustion, and it might not even be physical, like it might just be emotional, spiritually, intellectually, I don't know. But just to put it out there, you do not have to perform, you don't have to audition for love. We should even love people because they did something for us, if that makes sense. But yeah, in summary of the whole video and everything, I'm just saying, like, we don't have to perform to be in friendships. And a true relationship, or like a true friendship would not require you to perform, honestly. And performing can genuinely lead to a lot of things, especially resentment. And resentment is not good, guys. Resentment is actually like it takes so much from you, honestly. I'm not saying you shouldn't need to like serve others. I'm just saying, like, it shouldn't be to a point where we malfunction pretty much just to secure a friendship, honestly, just to feel loved, just to feel needed. And I feel like feeling needed doesn't equal, you know, being loved. Yeah, feeling needed doesn't equal being loved. You're just helpful at that moment. That's what being needed is, just helpful at that moment. But to be loved, yeah. Bye guys, and you're gonna see more of this actually, so